Let's see. All right, we're good to go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Game Drain, where we're here to talk about all things gaming, all the shit that's been going on lately. It's been pretty wild in the news. We just got an update that I just heard something about, and it has to do with PlayStation. It's really interesting.
Greatness.
But is it necessary is the question. But we'll get back to that. All we know is Matt's cousin's right around the corner, and I think
he's
might
not.
have another.
No, he's not.
And we're thinking if he even exists or not, or if he's just
he's not. I'll tell you that.
He might be. We seen how passionate he was last time, and how the tables turned. So we just don't know. We just don't.
Yeah, really. I'll tell you, the tables aren't turning this time.
All right. So, anyways, oh shoot, what is going on here?
What is going on there?
Oh my goodness.
What are you doing, Ham?
So part of the stream is like not really on the whole screen, so this is kind of getting on my nerves right now.
Oh, is it cropped or something, or is it like not cropped properly?
It's like way too big. But like everything
too big.
Way too big.
Way too big.
Yeah, it's sort of annoying. So Mike's not even on the stream.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I know.
You guys see this? Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this.
Yeah, it looks wild. I don't know what's going on here, but like
I don't exist. It's fine.
See,
I know how you feel about me now.
OBS asked me if I wanted to update.
Yeah,
I said maybe
he's
later.
Not there.
And now it's punishing you.
But the thing is, do you see
really
how the game? Yeah, it looks wild right now. So
yeah, it's like missing like like the whole bottom right of it. It's missing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to try to fix that while we are doing this, which sucks. But anyways,
is that possible?
What's that? Yeah, just like let them fucking focus. Come on.
No, but anyways, yeah, let's just kind of keep it moving, I guess. So news has been wild, but before we get into that, I want to start it out by getting into what we've been playing for the last week. So Matt, start us out, and whoever wants to go after him, just shoot. I need to try to work on this.
Yeah, just focus.
Gears of War. You know that we've been playing Gears of War. We beat 2, we're on to 3 now. We're about to beat 3. We're pretty damn close to the end of it. And then it's on to Gears of War 4. But other than that, NBA. What else? Red Dead 2. Trying to think what else. Oh, Deathloop. I'm still playing Deathloop. I was playing that just before the show. And then I tried a little bit of Grounded. Granted, that was solo, so I don't know. But I would like to get some people together to actually play that and see what it's all about. But yeah, not really anything else. I need to get back into Prodeus, actually.
Yeah, I'm playing it right now.
But other than that, yeah, mostly the normal regular stuff, typical NBA stuff.
Nice.
Oh, and always Halo Infinite. I'm always
Yep.
playing Halo Infinite.
Like
Good.
actually?
Yep.
Yep.
Can't
He
stop
wouldn't lie
playing
to
it.
us. He wouldn't lie to us, Twine.
No.
Because he has never lied before.
Nope.
All right.
Yeah. What are you inferring? I'm just kidding. You go next one. What are you playing?
I'll go. I haven't really played much new. Actually, I did play one game that I haven't played before, and that is actually Blazing
Halo
Lasers
Infinite?
on the Turbo. I played that already.
No, you haven't. Okay, go on. Yeah.
So Blazing Lasers on the TurboGrafx 16. It's a spaceship shooter, and the weapons are just absolutely insane. Like you just have all these lasers coming out. Like I literally I don't even know which is the best weapon because they're all equally as good. And it's just it's a nice ass whooping because it's just classic spaceship shooting action. I love it. And I've also been playing Lords of Thunder still again. Fantastic game. And actually yesterday I actually went to Dave & Buster's with a bunch of friends, and my god, that was the most depressing visit to Dave & Buster's I've ever been to because they've gotten rid of so many classic games there. House Dead 2 is just gone. Daytona USA, they had a whole 8-player setup. It's gone. The last time I've actually went there was before COVID, so I haven't been there in almost 2 years now. And I just went here. I'm like everything nothing's the same. It's oh man, it's so depressing the current state of arcades and all that stuff. Because
was at least a Mario Kart game there.
The Mario Kart game's there. It's the DX.
Okay.
One.
I think it's actually a lot of fun. I'm not saying it's better than Daytona, but I just think that one's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, that one.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to have to stop this to fix it. No, we'll just continue from where we left off because I didn't end the show. I just stopped the stream for a minute. So we're back. We're good to go, and it's all fixed. Yes, it's all fixed. So I figured it out. I did my little tech bullshit because I don't really know anything, so I can't give you any actual confirmation of how good I am or of anything because I suck. I just got lucky and found what I needed to do to fix it, and we're back. But anyways, continue, Twan.
Said it was a whole hour this machine wasn't being used because it wasn't working properly, and this is a machine that usually a lot of people use. People can go in and out, right? Because it's got all fancy lights over it. It attracts people, right?
Twan's gonna put on his resume restarted arcade machine.
Yeah. So me and friend really looked behind it. We turned it off and turned it back on, and then it started working again. So and then people started going in there. So who knows how much profit we actually made them earn? I'm pretty sure.
Sounds like I'm not saying.
I don't know why.
I just want to cut. Just give me.
I know.
Maybe a $10 check, just something,
I should own 50% of your business,
or whatever.
I know.
After we fix it, I want just at least a 50% cut of what that machine earned after I fixed it.
50% cut of your entire business.
If anything, they should have kicked you out for touching their property, bud. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine?
But
oh my God.
but it was overall a depressing visit though. It was just like I said, just mobile games and big ass cabinets and freaking.
He got beat up by a bunch of kids.
Terrible.
But I don't know. I was I don't want to go back here again. Honestly, I was actually really disappointed. But other than
horrible.
That was it.
Yeah,
That's
it's fun
for me. Yeah.
He's lying.
Right, Mike,
He's lying.
you're up.
He's capping. No, I'm not.
You're gonna have to deal with it, bud.
All right, so honestly have kind of been in limbo, like not playing too much of things. I'm just waiting for my PC to be built. I have like 8 games I have in my Steam cart ready to go for tomorrow. Like, I'm ready just to have my PC already. I'm ready to leave you peasants behind. No, I'm just kidding. There's just a lot of games I need to play, a lot of shooters I need to play, and I'm not going to wait 8 years for them to get their console port. I'm good.
Let's go. Hey, the next step up will be PlayStation, right?
Dude, fucking the only thing that thing's good for is being a foot rest.
Well, no, the next step up is actually Stadia.
Fucking thing, yeah.
Oh my god! All right, continue, Mike.
Yeah, but I'm really excited, man. I'm gonna be playing. I just got a lot of games, dude. In my fucking I can't wait to play a game called Marauders. It's like a really it's like a raid based game. I don't know. There's just a lot of cool fucking games I want to play. There's like so many that I don't even remember their fucking names at this point. I'm like, this looks cool. Bye. This looks cool. Bye. This looks cool. Bye. Like it's.
Oh man, when that Steam Summer Sale comes around, it's gonna kill you.
Dude, I don't want to think about it.
The fucking best.
Dude, I fucking missed this last one though, Pain. Oh well. But you know what's nice though? Going to look at game requirements and my card just fucking smashes everything they ask for. I'm like, yep. That's a nice feeling.
Gonna be a while till you need more than that. Yeah, very long time.
So and, since of DLSS and all that shit, I can just play on, I'll use DLSS up to 1440. Hello, Cozy. But
Cozy here?
Yes, sir. But continue.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just fucking excited, man. I want to play Red Dead Redemption 2 the way God intended. At 60 frames. I'm just kidding. I just want to play it.
He's already sounding like a master race already.
Dude, you already know I've already liked frame rate. Dude, you've already known this.
Mike got his PC and just left us all in the dust.
See, you know what's funny? Oh my god, my CPU just got delivered. I gotta go. Okay. Someone else take over. I'll be right back.
Oh my god!
No.
See, he's a $280 part. You guys can suck my dick. Literally leaving us on stream.
Oh, he muted himself. Oh my god.
Oh my god. So he's gone. He's no longer a part of the game drain. He is a PC.
He's just gone.
Man.
He disappeared.
Kick him out of the party. I think
he's leaving us
a
behind.
3-person show now. I think we're done with this asshole. But anyways, those of you that are liking, or that are watching, please hit that like button. We'd appreciate that quite a bit. If you are able to do that. But anyways, to keep it moving, as of what I've been playing lately, you can kind of see it on the screen. I don't know why it's not playing right now, but yeah, I've been playing some Resistance Fall of Man, and it's a fantastic game. Really like it a lot. Let's see, I've been playing some of that. Obviously 2K23 with Matt. Also a lot of Gears of War. As he just said just a moment ago, we just beat Gears
all right, I'm back.
2. We're on Gears 3, but we're on the beginning. We're at the beginning. No, we're at the end of the fourth.
It's your fucking mind. I'm sorry.
Right now.
We're at the yeah.
We're at the end of the 4th act right now. If you remember that game, if you've played it, we're in the submarine kind of water part. So yeah, that game is fantastic. 3, oh my god. We finished Gears of War 2, and I had a great time. It was fantastic. But then, and especially with the FPS boost and stuff like that. But then when I got into Gears 3, I didn't realize how bad Gears 2 was.
A moment. I'm going to turn on my webcam for a second. 1 second. I got to make sure it doesn't go on selfie cam.
Okay, once I got into Gears 3, I noticed, man, the shooting is a lot better. The aim assist that's within that game is there compared to 2, where it didn't feel like anything was there at all. Yeah, there's a 5000 series.
That's the CPU, right?
Yeah.
It's a CPU.
Wait, what's happening?
Yeah.
Yep, you got the cooler inside. It always comes with the cooler inside.
Nice. Look at him. I'm so proud of it. I forget how small CPUs.
Are you running an AIO or no?
Like, I mean, honestly, I have no idea.
Cooled?
Oh no, no. I don't think I have. No, I'm not. But I do have a CPU cooler and a ton of fans in that freaking case, and I bought a few extra fans. So I'm gonna make sure this thing at least ain't boiling.
Yeah, yeah, that's all you really need to do. But yeah, so yeah, Resistance and the other games I already talked about. But anyways, let's get into the news, man, because I want to talk about some of this wild shit that's been going on. Fuck what we've been playing. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I just play old shit.
Right, and definitely nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Not even you guys.
They're like, where's the gameplay, or else it didn't happen.
Yeah,
there are no achievements. You can't prove that.
Yeah, I know.
But anyways, who wants to take the helm on the man? Because there is some wild stuff that happened this week. So actually, I'm going to point somebody out and have them start us out. Mike, let's go. What do you got for us when it comes to news for the week? Because I mean, you got to have
Stadia's dead.
Oh my God! There he goes. He had to pop up with the hot shot.
Start right to the big elephant.
It's fucking dead, and it's nothing but Google's fault for it, and they deserve 100%. What they get. And I feel so bad. I feel
Activision's fault.
What? No. Yeah. Let me just say something. I feel genuinely terrible for the engineers who made that such a good service. Like literally, it was like let's talk like the cloud tech and all that for being phenomenal. I feel so bad for them all, but Google themselves fucking deserve it. First of all, I'll never use that service because like unlike GeForce Now, unlike Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, unlike Jesus fucking Christ, PS Now to a point, I guess you can't own those games or play them locally. So to me, that there's no point. I mean, I understand like if you want the supreme quality, GeForce Now even gives you like fucking. I think they give you 1440p 120 frame options now. So, but I don't know. But to me, I don't care. I mean, I care. What am I saying? I do care. I feel bad for the fucking developers, but like at the same time, though, Google had it coming because they came out of the gate being like, "We're going to release AAA game." What they should have done is what Nvidia did. Don't try to make fucking exclusives right away. Just make a platform that looks appealing to everybody. And they didn't even do that at launch. And they still had features that didn't even come out by the end of its life cycle that was promised before it even came out.
Like 4K 60?
Yeah.
4K 60 never came. I'm pretty sure 4K 60
No, I thought 4K 60 was there.
I thought that was like a selling point.
I thought there was no streaming service around that could do 4K 60.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that was a lie. I'm pretty sure that was
maybe it's like a compressed 4K or something.
Well, Stadia, I thought Stadia did do 4K 60.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I saw people talking about it.
I know GeForce does because GeForce they offer a tier for it.
Yeah, I owned that back in the day.
Yeah.
I could have swore that was
no.
rumor.
You're thinking of the YouTube.
Never actually happened.
I think you're thinking of the whole like YouTube integration never happened. Like there was supposed to be like this huge YouTube integration for like you could like kind of zap yourself into this like, certain point or something like that, and that just never happened. There was a lot of community things that just never happened.
Yeah, there was actually a lot that they had planned, even just like recently. Like I think there's one thing where you could actually do a Google search and you could play the game directly off of Google, like when you're searching it, and like you search the game and you just play directly from the Google search bar to the game. So that was something that never happened, I'm pretty sure, but it was announced recently though. So yeah, a lot of promise stuff that never happened.
It's
pretty cool.
They man, I don't know really what else to say.
Yeah,
it's kind of brought it on themselves. I just feel bad for the engineers because
exactly
because they just did everything to make that a good fluent streaming service, and then Google was just like, and that's the thing. Everyone's like, just gotta say it real quick. Everyone's like, oh, well, the Activision deal in Bethesda. I'm like, no. This is a Google problem as a whole. If something doesn't like land immediately on its 2 feet, sprinting, Google drops it like a fucking hot potato. If YouTube Music wasn't a selling point for YouTube Red, that would be dropped too. Like, and the reason I bring that up is YouTube Music is just and I use it because of certain like cloud lock for like, mainly for cloud locker. To be honest with you, in my opinion, has like the best one over Spotify. Yeah, that's not the point. But like, there's a lot of shit that it still that doesn't have that Spotify had back in like 2015. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the reason they don't kill it is because it is still a selling point for YouTube Red. You know what I'm saying? Like and music is a big business in itself, but it's just they're lazy, dude. Google is fucking lazy, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it.
Okay, I'm actually time out real quick. I read, I was wondering about why I thought the way I thought, and when I looked it up, for that 4K 60 thing for Stadia, it says Google Stadia has, and this was from PCGamer.com. It says Google Stadia has been called the best of PC and the best of consoles, and it is true that it combines the convenience with up to 4K performance, even if right now it's missing the features and prone to latency issues. But but as we've mentioned in our testing of Stadia, its games lack graphic settings menu on their PC counterparts, where Stadia's 4K streaming doesn't actually mean its games are running 4K. Bungie said to The Verge when asked about Destiny, they said, when streaming at 4K, we render at a native 1080p.
Oh yeah, it's because sorry, Gar. Yeah, because what they're saying is that I get it. So people, oh my god, so Google basically said, yeah, you're getting a 4K image, like they are displaying 4K, but that does not mean the games are actually native 4K.
I thought you meant I didn't even take into account you were talking about native 4K.
Yeah, the actual game itself.
Yeah, I just thought you meant 4K streaming.
Because wasn't their hardware like only slightly more powerful than a 1X? Or like a chunk more powerful originally?
Was it just like PCs that they used?
Well, yeah, but it's like in between. I don't know what they didn't specify the parts, but it was like in between a 1X and it was like a new gen CPU with like a 1X GPU, sort of, but more powerful.
Yeah, it says right here, 4K max setting on a high-end PC. The Stadia version is not even up to the bar set by the Xbox One X.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's kind of what I was talking more or less natively, like running, like this is
that's fair.
All 4K. No, this is 1080, like upscaled to 4K. So it's not really 4K.
Yeah.
It's just 4K.
Absolutely. And just to add on to what he's saying, like obviously you feel bad for the engineers, but me and you talked about the Sam, the developers. Like you saw that you saw that tweet. We talked about it from this dude Simon Roth. He says at Simon Roth, he says, "Oh boy, very happy to see months of my work going in the bin again. I sure do love game development." And that's in response to him building a game for Stadia and then them not telling him that the platform is going to die and him just finding out on a random, whatever that was, Thursday? It was Thursday. On a random Thursday afternoon, and then just being like, oh, all my work is gone. So it's like, it's just like money he put into that, money he got people to invest into that. So now he's got to go to people who invested in his studio and say, yeah, that game, it's not going to happen.
You know what I think? Yeah. I think either Microsoft, Sony, because especially Microsoft, because they have a cloud division, but like they need to swoop the fuck in and hire people left and right now, because the cloud technology, in my opinion, I don't know, it definitely was more stable in the end. They did a lot of work to make it more stable in the end. Yes, I think they need to get these engineers.
That would be great.
Like they need to do something about that. And I'm not even talking about the games they're making. I mean, preferable. I don't want that game just going to waste. But I mean, they just need to get these people, because Google. It's Phil Harrison doesn't know. Excuse me.
Dude, Phil Harrison's a joke.
Reaper. He's the Grim Reaper.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
I've seen that meme online.
He doesn't know how to do anything. By the sounds of it, dude.
Everywhere he goes, he ruins something.
Yeah,
you know?
And it's always gaming related too. He always.
Yep, I think it was a PS3. I think too.
The Xbox One. He's here for Google Stadia now, It's a shocking track record. It's a pretty shocking track record.
Here's an awkward thing to say. Why is it always some like random white guy that just like hops from business to business?
That was a brave thing to say.
Them. I'm just like I said, I have
well,
something awkward to say, but it's just
hold
like,
on.
How
he's
many,
right.
I'm just being real for a moment. Like, I think it's just kind of weird that like people know somebody that can eat that can get a job and take L's from one place to the next.
I mean, like Don
and still get hired by some of the highest businesses in the world. It's just weird
because of the people they know at this point.
Whether you're hiring somebody, like no matter what color, that doesn't matter. I don't care about who you're hiring. But I just think it's like weird that like
there's always like as consistently bad, essentially, right?
Yeah, it's always. It's like,
why are you still trusting this guy, right?
Yeah, why are we trusting this guy when there are probably thousands of people that can do a better job than him?
I can do the job better.
Apparently, man, and I just think it's weird. I wonder if he's just like rubbing his hands together and he's like, "Next stop, Nintendo! Like, let's go!"
Yeah, right. Like, I don't know, man.
Nintendo's like, get the fuck out of here, bud. You are not allowed.
Yeah.
No.
Dude. What's up?
It had a pretty short life when you thought about it. It was only like 3 years. Not even like
had a very short life.
Like the on live lasted way longer than that. You know, and that service had 2 years without even getting one game.
Yeah.
And somehow surpassed that. You know, but I think the only reason why they even stopped was because they got bought out by Sony. That was the reason why they shut it down. But
dude, Mike also hinted at it. Like Google has a phenomenally bad track record of supporting literally fucking anything. So like unless it's magically a hit from day one, they're not going to support it. So it's like whenever they said we're all like, well, whenever they did the whole gaming, their whole spiel like we're all in on gaming. It's like no, you're not. I don't care. I don't care how much you say that. And then on top of that, like a year and a half later or 2 years later, whatever it was, they're like, we're going to axe our first party development. So then you're the exact opposite of all in on gaming.
Yeah.
So it's like, as soon as that happened, I was like, okay, it's kind of a matter of when. When is it going to happen? Because they're not going to keep it up. So, and it happened.
I mean, it is pretty crazy that they actually went as far as refunding people, though. That actually kind of surprised.
Yeah, that is good.
You know, that's good. Good. That's very good.
I mean, they could have just took the money and run. I mean, that's what
that'd have been fucking hell of a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, they might have probably been able to get away with that. It's just been like
pretty sure they signed an agreement when they buy it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, things get delisted all the fucking time in general, you know, so who even really knows what a company like Google would really get away with, you know what I mean?
Matt, is anybody botting? Is anybody botting
Yes. I was just about to ask
me. Because you and Twan have been going crazy for like the last... Like...
Wait, what am I going to say something? Well, who's going crazy?
Let me see something. Both of us.
The both 1 minute. You guys, like... Twan, your video is going nuts, and Mike, your
how about now? I switched my Wi-Fi port.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Mike. You know.
All right,
how do I sound right now?
Yes, we hear you
now.
Do I sound fine?
Hold on.
Yeah, because I hear Mike sounding a little funny.
Oh, you're botting for me now, Twan.
Yeah, you're both still doing it.
It's very.
I don't know what to tell you.
But anyways, just keep it moving.
Yeah, I'll try closing Epic Game Store and see if that works.
Twan's always got like 20 things running in the background. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so the way I kind of looked at this whole like Stadia situation is like, dude, you went full bore on something that other companies have as a side piece. You know what I mean? Like Stadia was all cloud gaming, but PlayStation has cloud gaming. Or, you know, in the sense Xbox. with PlayStation Now. Xbox has cloud gaming.
Even Nintendo Switch has a lot of cloud games as well.
Has cloud gaming. Yeah, the Switch is now in the cloud space with their consoles and whatnot.
Like,
So it's
there's
just
some
like
games that just can't handle it, right?
so it's just like weird to me that like why would anybody want to go to the restaurant that only serves a side dish when you can go to another restaurant where you can get a full course?
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna
You know what I mean?
fanboy for Nvidia's like streaming service real quick. Can I just say something real quick? You know what was really cool about Nvidia's? You could own the game if it's supported. Of course, they ended up supporting it for every game. If you wanted to own it on Epic and stream Epic version, you could. If you wanted to own it on Steam and stream it through there, you could. They gave you options. You didn't just have to use Steam. Like you could use whatever the fuck you wanted. If like they had an agreement, you could do it. And I thought that was really cool. Like you were never like just told you had to use Steam or Epic. You know what I'm saying? You used wherever you owned it.
Yeah.
And that's another issue right there, Mike, is like it's hard to build trust during this age right now because we're kind of in a mixture of physical and digital. So like people have choices. And when you tell somebody that isn't like ear to the ground with gaming that you're buying this game, but if your internet goes out, you can't play it.
Yeah.
Like, that's a hard sell, man. That's a hard sell for the casual. That's a hard sell for most of the hardcore gamers. It's just like, and even most of the people that said, "Oh, Stadia, it's great or worked great or whatnot." Most of those people didn't even play it.
Yeah.
They didn't play Stadia. They just knew that it worked well, but they didn't, or maybe they tried it over somebody's house. But 9 times out of 10, you hear those people that say, "Oh yeah, I hear it's really good," but they never really cared to invest in it because it's just like, where are my games actually? And look what happened. I mean, nobody really lost any money for the games because they're refunding. Yeah, thankfully. Because they refunded everybody. But I mean, that goes to show you that, like, man, like I heard my buddy Sir X-Man say, he is like, this is the Dreamcast of this generation. And I looked over and I got onto the mic and said, bro, I can play my Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
And the thing is, though, the Dreamcast still has indie games coming out for it from like passionate fans. They actually port games to the Dreamcast to this day.
And Twan pays $800 for them every time.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
But yeah, so like they really kind of, I feel like they just cornered themselves by only having this cloud strategy and not really. You almost forgot that Google was the like mom and pop of them because how bastardized that Stadia got. Like you look when you go into your Gmail, you click that like button, like that dotted hamburger looking button, and you can see Google Drive in there. You see Gmail in there. You see all these different applications. Was Stadia in there?
Probably not. No, it's like their bastard child when you thought about it.
I have no idea.
And like rewards, like you get reward, you get you get Microsoft rewards. PlayStation is coming out with their. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that one.
Yeah, we'll talk about that here in a little bit.
I forgot about that.
And, oh my god, yeah! I forgot about that too. I can't wait to talk about that.
This week has been interesting, boys. But,
my god, PlayStation's on a roll, dude.
Dude, they're crushing it. But let's get back on topic. Let's get back on topic. Yeah. So like
greatness.
Like PlayStation's having their rewards. Xbox has their rewards. Hell, Luna has their rewards because they run through Prime Video. And everyone's like, oh man, Luna might be next. And I'm like, dude, Luna kind of has an ecosystem. They kind of do because you can, the more you spend on Amazon, you can get some points or do whatever with that. And then you also get, deals when you, if you're a Prime member and you can get games through being a Prime member and stuff like that, which like, I go back to saying, dude, Stadia just was like the family of Google was tight, and Stadia was just like off in the ocean somewhere, like just floating.
Man, I don't even
around.
say that Google's family's. I wouldn't even say they're tight. They have like a ton of bastard children. They pretend they don't remember. They lock them in closets until they finally die.
Because they've had that's true because they've had a ton of services that they just give up on after a couple of years.
Whole lot.
A ton of them.
I mean, some of them aren't even bad.
You think Microsoft's bad? I mean, which they're not great when it comes to like always supporting and stuff like that. But Google
look at the
will
Xbox.
turn them away quick. Like as soon as there's a loss, see you later. They're done. They're not hanging out to figure out the loss. They will turn it into a blockbuster and say, "Oh man, you can rent my stuff now. You can rent my stuff now because I don't want to work on it, but I have it." You know?
Yeah. Even with Stadia, you could tell they wanted to shut that thing as fast as possible. Like, here, just take your money back. We don't want to do this anymore. You know, they're like, we're done. Like they just want to be completely done with. They just cut their losses. Be like, Stadia, it's not working. Let's just end this right now.
And it's like the way they didn't, the way that they apparently didn't even like tell engineers. There was like no heads up for engineers.
It was a surprise for them as well.
For developers, for anybody, they just no heads up at all. They just said, "Fuck it, we're shutting it down."
Yeah, guys.
And then they all have to find out on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck's wrong with your company, dude? You guys suck. What was that?
What the fuck?
What was that?
Bill the Gamer, what's up, dog?
Jesus Christ, it's good.
I know, I don't like that. Turn that off. Turn that off.
Holy crap.
I just wanted to do
we got gas in here
Bill.
now.
Special for Bill.
Bill's just dancing.
Man, he is pumping it up, Brian, man. He is doing the two-step and the Dougie
right now.
Bill's on top of his table doing the stanky leg. He's getting it in right now. You know he is.
He said my name.
All right. But anyways, do we want to beat on this subject anymore? Or are you guys ready to move on?
I'm good.
I want to shit on Sony now. I'm ready.
Oh my god, you're always ready to talk about
Hold on. PlayStation's turn.
Matt, go ahead.
I'm not gonna. Well, okay. I just want to throw this out there real quick. We were talking about 4K, and I wanted to bring it up. YouTube, I don't know if you saw this, but it says YouTube is testing to make 4K resolution on videos a YouTube Premium feature.
Why?
Which is, I mean, like, you make content, I make content, and all my videos are in 4K. So I just wanted to say that's fucking stupid.
That's actually really not okay.
Yeah, that's really dumb. I just wanted to say that. I don't really have a lot of expanding to do on that, other than it's just dumb and they shouldn't do it, but they probably will. So, you know, whatever. There's that.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. But let's move on to trashing Sony.
That's easy.
Hello, Blind Giant.
Oh my god. Make it stop.
Oh my god. All right. Anyway, so as of just a few days ago, I want to remember the exact day, but I don't off the top of my head. Let me see.
Is it Thursday?
A message. I think it was Friday actually when they announced the thing about maybe it was Thursday night. I don't know exactly, but it was Thursday or Friday when they announced the rewards for PlayStation
Thursday afternoon.
Stars.
Yep.
So
wait a minute.
Let me go
they
ahead
officially
and
announced that was actually a thing, though.
I don't think PlayStation announced it was. It was reported by multiple outlets. VGC
I'm on PlayStation.com right now, and it's announced right here.
Oh,
wait.
Yeah, I'm on PlayStation.
That you get higher support. Oh my god.
So let me go on ahead and read this.
Yeah.
So you guys have a good understanding of it. So it says PlayStation Stars. Introducing PlayStation Stars, enroll free, complete campaigns, and earn rewards. PlayStation Stars is a brand new loyalty program that celebrates you and your gaming journey with us. PlayStation Stars will be free to join when it launches later this year. And one of the
Shut up,
things
Bob.
is complete campaigns. It says members
Yep.
will earn rewards by will earn rewards by completing a variety of campaigns and activities. Our monthly check-in campaign simply requires you to play any game to receive a reward. Sounds good so far. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sure does. Sounds
Straightforward.
great.
Other campaigns will require you to win tournaments. Okay, makes sense. Earn specific trophies. Sounds a little something. Sounds like something. Or even
Time-consuming.
be the first player to platinum a blockbuster title in your local time zone. Now, what the fuck does that mean?
That's just
What?
dumb.
Wait.
Wait, so
Well, had it-
depending on each time zone is like a different platinum? Like, for example, like, oh, I got the platinum for Eastern Standard Time. Is that how it works?
So, in
Or-
other words, in a way, it's kind of smart.
Wait
I
a minute. What
guess.
about the whole customer service shit? That's what I'm more interested in. I want to hear about that.
We'll
Well,
get
this
there.
is
We'll
just-
get there.
Okay.
So,
All right, keep going.
So be the first player to platinum a blockbuster title in your local time zone. I don't even know what that really means.
That's so dumb.
But okay.
So, yeah, I don't know if that means it's multiple people could get it. I don't know if that.
I don't.
All right.
I don't think they even know.
Moving on.
No, probably not.
Moving on.
Nope.
Earn points. So that's the next category. It says PlayStation Stars members will have opportunities to earn loyalty points. Points can be redeemed in a catalog that may include PSN wallet, funds, and select PlayStation Store products.
That's cool.
It's all right. Select. I don't like hearing that though. I don't like
So
hearing
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely nothing on PS3.
Fair.
Like if you buy something on
Because-
PS3,
Well, yeah.
Because I've heard of people purchasing their Series X using Microsoft points.
Yep.
Which is insane. That is insane.
I mean,
Imagine
that
just
is
grinding that hard.
Wild. That is wild, but it can be done.
It's a lot of
It can
game
be.
uses.
All right. So, anyways, continuing. As an additional benefit, PlayStation Plus members enrolled in PlayStation Stars automatically earn points for purchases at PlayStation Store. Digital collectibles. PlayStation Stars will feature a new type of reward called digital collectibles. They are
NFT?
digital representations of all the things that PlayStation fans enjoy, including figurines of beloved and iconic characters from games and other forms of entertainment, as well as cherished devices that tap into Sony's history of innovation. So like an Astrobot kind of thing.
Yeah.
Those like devices and stuff like that. And then he says, what's next? We're currently doing some early tests on this program before launching it later this year in phased regional rollout. Stay tuned for more. So that is what the actual PlayStation Stars has been saying. So
Okay.
So what we've been hearing, though, which, take this as you may, we'll figure out more as time goes on. But what we've been hearing is that that you to get more points and whatnot, obviously you have to purchase more games and stuff like that.
Yep.
But the weird thing that some people are having some issues with is like services and getting better service by being certain tiers. So like you start off with like 1 star or 0 stars or something like that, and you can go all the way up to 4 stars. I want to know what each of you have heard about PlayStation Stars so far, and if it's something that you're interested in or if it's something that you're nervous about. I'm not going to say it's something that you won't use because I'm sure all of us will try it, seeing that it's free to roll into it. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not going to try it. I'm going to try it
I know.
and see what it's all about. I can guarantee you I'm not going to be the first person to platinum in my fucking time zone.
No, 100%.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Because
you have a family.
I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. They're
doing
trying to
this.
drive up engagement, which is what kind of is selling or what is making money right now is people really staying on, engaging in these different games and stuff like that. So I mean, you see it on Twitter and stuff like that all the time. People talking about, oh, like look how many concurrent players are on this game and stuff like that. So this will help drive it up, but I'm not sure if it's gonna help drive it as much as they want, seeing that it's only like the first person. Like if it was like maybe like the first like 5 or first 10, then there'd be more of a scramble. But when I read that, I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna win. Like,
fuck no.
Why would I even try?
Yeah.
But if they said like the first like 50, then I'd be like, oh shit. I mean, like if I really know like this, I might have a chance.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But there's like let's say if there's like reviewer copies, right? They'll get the game before we do. Like, won't they platinum it first?
Sure, they'd have to make they'd have to make exceptions where
that's not true, because from what I hear, a lot of these review copies or like early people that play it, they don't have the like Rand. I remember he told me that he beat a game like as a review copy, but he had to go through the game again to get the achievements because they weren't turned on.
Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Can I add also? You said that we heard about this customer service thing. I also want to point out that like this customer service thing that we're all talking about is actually reported from like people who like how it's rolled out in Japan.
Yeah, Japan I think was correct,
like this is like reports coming from Japan where this is an actual thing that people are using this, people are doing this.
Right.
So it's like
it's in the testing phase right now.
Yeah, it's like PlayStation probably. You said that's from Friday, that post or whatever they did.
I don't know when the post was from. It's either Thursday or Friday. It doesn't make a difference.
I just feel like it's kind of smart of PlayStation to conveniently leave that out, because if it was Friday, because the way that people reacted to it, and rightfully so, it kind of, they probably saw that and said, yeah, let's not talk about that. But yeah, I just think it's dumb for so many reasons. Like we are talking now about the priority customer service.
We'll buy and beat PlayStation bangers, you fucking bots, and appreciate what greatness really is.
So dig into exactly what you're talking about, Matt, because you're kind of skipping ahead a little bit. So what have you heard from these people?
Okay, so basically they have a tier. I think it's 4 tiers to their service. The highest tier being obviously tier 4, and with that tier you get like collectibles, like what you hinted at, like PlayStation characters and like I don't know, icons and stuff like that. Which fine, that's cool. Whatever, whoever likes that, that's cool. But then also part of this upper tier is that you get priority customer service over. And in order to be in this tier, you have to have purchased, I think the requirement was 4 games via the PlayStation Store. And then you have to, there was one other requirement, I'll have to find it. But you had to buy at least 4 games directly from the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, within
like digitally.
I believe within the 12 months you have to buy. Yep.
Yes. And that's and what Twan just said is one of the reasons I have an issue with this. Mm-hmm. I mean, granted, it doesn't affect me because I've got a digital PS5.
Yeah,
but it's like
I want my discs.
Imagine someone who wants to buy games physically, like a lot of people who play on PlayStation. It's like now you're telling them in order to get priority customer service, you need to buy digital games to get to this tier of our rewards program so that you can get priority customer service. And we were in a party talking about this with Cozy, and she pointed out that like when she worked in behind the scenes, well, not obviously at Sony, but it's like she worked behind the scenes, and she can say like, people do get priority customer service, and that's fine. Don't tell me about it, and don't use it as an incentive for me to buy more stuff on your platform.
So, Matt, I'm going to stop you real quick just to let you know that VGC just reported not that long ago. Let me see when the date was on this. So yeah, the 2nd of October. So that's today.
Yes.
They said PlayStation stars might have a hidden invite-only diamond tier, which would be a 5th tier. So
that's just,
that even fucking mean?
Something.
That's cool. That's just cool. Honestly, I think. I don't know.
Own The Last of Us on 7 different accounts.
It's so silly. Like, I don't get what they're. My whole thing, and I made a video on this. Like, well, not a video on this specific thing, but I talked about this in a video that I did. My whole problem with this is like, you're giving priority customer service to people, sure, who are loyal to your company, loyal to your products, loyal to whatever. That's fine. If you want to give them behind the scenes priority customer service, then go ahead, whatever. I don't care. Just don't come out and say it, because what you're saying is a new customer who sees your platform and says, I want to buy into that platform. Maybe they haven't played games before. I know that's none of us. I know that's probably nobody watching this, but it's like, if you haven't played games before and you want to buy a PS5, then you're oh shit. Oh fuck, I lost it. Wait,
sorry, man.
You're all right. Fuck, I lost it.
Anyways, people not playing games.
Yeah, it's about if you haven't played games and you see that like PlayStation's doing this and want to keep you away from the platform.
Well, you're less of a priority. Yeah. It's like you shouldn't be less of a priority because you bought into their platform. You spent the money to buy the thing that they make, and now you're less of a priority because you bought it now.
Like just imagine calling Sony, like, you need help with your PS5, and they say, "Oh, sorry, you didn't play enough PlayStation bangers. We can't help you."
Well, they wouldn't tell you that, but that's what it feels like.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's like, dude, that person needs way more customer service than the person who's been playing on PlayStation his whole fucking life.
You'll be more inclined, to the
no, he doesn't. He should have been there day one.
Well, that's Sony's. That's Sony's fucking way of thinking, which is just
you don't understand, bots.
Yeah,
I don't understand. Sorry. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to even say about this anymore.
It's just really dumb to me, honestly. I don't know. Sony's on like a streak of really dumb.
And it's like
whatever.
The thing is, though, their freaking customer service isn't even that good to begin with.
They have shit customer service.
I've heard that.
Like, I'm lucky if the guy even speaks English. I'm lucky if the guy even speaks my language.
It's just. I don't know. Like, I hope their like goal is to like increase the quality of their customer service for the people who are trying to get better customer service. I would hope that's the goal, but it's like, I mean, I've played on PlayStation ever since the PS2, and I started like using. I mean, my first interaction with their customer service was like the PS3. It was dog shit.
Yeah,
and then every time I interacted with them with the PS4, it was dog shit. And thankfully, I haven't had to interact with them with the PS5, but I'm imagining it's probably still dog shit.
Yeah.
So it's like
the thing is, like, I don't know, did they make it worse? Like, what that was before? Like, do we have to work our way up to get it to where it was before, or is it going to actually make it better?
It's just
you're just going to get higher in a queue. You're just going to get higher in a queue. That's
exactly.
You're not going to get actually better support.
So before we continue this conversation, let me read a good portion of this article from the Video Game Chronicle. Okay?
Yeah.
So about the hidden 5th tier, it says the tier which is alleged called Diamond, according to data mined info, is reportedly invite only according to the text allegedly found within the app, talking about the PlayStation app. Several images referring to Diamond tier rewards have been found, which are posted on the PlayStation website, as well as a description of the tiers. In an endless sea of stars, it seems there is nowhere to hide, but you'll. All right, whatever. It's pretty much saying like, welcome to level 5. But anyways, considering both of these images are hosted on the PlayStation official website, they are certainly real, but whether or not they'll actually be used is yet to be seen. PlayStation Stars, which is coming to the West later in October, lets players earn rewards by completing a variety of campaign and activities. The program also has 4 tier level system in which all players start at level 1. Okay, so there is no 0 there. You start at level 1 and can work their way up to level 4 by buying games and earning trophies. A 5th tier is unannounced, but the evidence of the images and descriptions could suggest that it is something Sony plans to introduce in the future, potentially when the service is rolled out worldwide. Controversially, the system appears to offer higher tier user priority support, which has been received
I have an important question
by the players in regions where the service has already launched. So far, it has been received poorly in Japan and wherever else they may be trying this out. This essentially appears to mean that level 4 PlayStation Stars members can skip the queue when contacting customer support with an issue. Yikes.
Yep.
After Japanese site automation, automaton.
Automaton?
I got an important thing to say real quick.
Yeah, thank you. Automaton. I'm fucking not reading that right. Automaton pointed it out.
Joe, how are the bot levels right now? All right, that's all I had to ask.
Oh my god.
All right, go on.
Anyways, after the Japanese site Automaton pointed this out on Twitter, numerous followers expressed their frustration at the perg, with some pointing out that good customer service should be a standard and not something that you have to pay for. Customer service must be equal. Twitter user, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. There are people who only like a few titles and play them. There are gamers who can't afford money or time. So that was reported by VGC today, posted by Jordan Midler. So really interesting article right there. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble on and try to spell my words. But yeah, I mean that's absolutely wild. So now we kind of got a good picture of what we're looking at. Obviously, it's not rolled out yet, so we can't give you personal, like in-depth opinions of what we think of it. But I tell you what, it doesn't sound too enticing so far. Just for like the service factor and some of the,
it sounds incredible.
And some of the things that you need to do to get points. I'm gonna be really vanilla when I get this service because I'm not fin to try to know life stuff just to get these things and like, what are we gonna do? Like, if you already have certain trophies, are you gonna give me points for that, or is this only for new games, or you know what I mean? Like,
who knows?
How is this gonna get structured? Because it would seem unfair to me if they added this to like Horizon Forbidden West, right? I already beat
Horizon
it.
Right?
I already beat that game.
They can't get the platinum again. They can't get it again.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it doesn't just say the platinum, but it also says certain trophies, right? So I'm wondering if I already have that trophy.
You can't get the trophy again. But it's not even be possible to even do that,
Yeah.
Once you make a new account. Like,
I mean, you would hope if that's the case, they would just give you whatever reward you're owed for it, and move on. But I don't. Who knows? Who knows at this point?
That'd be kind of balls.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting because I don't see Sony really giving people like, "Oh, you did this, good job. Here's some money."
That's the thing.
I feel like some people would go level 4 immediately if that was the case, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, because you would still have to buy the games.
Well, that's only part of the points. Part of the points is buying games.
Yeah.
Part of the points is getting these trophies and stuff like that. The thing that I'm wondering about is like, am I no longer eligible for this because I beat this game 12 months ago?
Yeah.
Because they say it restarts like after 12 months, right? So what happens if they give you these achievements that you need to get in Horizon Forbidden West? I already got them, but this like rolls out fully in like, I don't know. Obviously, it rolls out fully
October,
this year.
Yeah,
this year. But am I going to be able to reap that benefit throughout like until February? I guess or I guess I just beat it not that long ago. So possibly in like August or June or whenever I beat it. I don't remember exactly. But I'm just wondering if I'm going to be able to cop that stuff, that kind of stuff. And I'm sure a lot of other people are asking the same questions like, yo, I just beat this game. Or God of War, is right around the corner. And of course, they want to try to shove this out before God of War comes out so they can get the most engagement and the most people on there as possible. So this is definitely something to keep an eye on. But anybody else have any thoughts about it?
I mean, I'm definitely going to use it because obviously I'm not going to have to pay for it, right?
Yeah,
so I was like, well, fuck. I'm not like that stubborn guy. It's like, I'm not going to use this. I'm like, I'm just going to use it. It's free.
Might as well be on my computer.
So he's going to be too busy being a master race.
I mean, if they bring the PlayStation, like if it's true that they're bringing a PlayStation app to PC where it's all crossplay, you get your trophies and shit, I'll absolutely use it. But, because there's rumors of that. I'd fuck.
To me, that's not even a rumor anymore, though. You already see the direction that they're going. They got.
No, I know, but I'm just saying until it's actually in my hands. How about that? Okay, then I'll definitely use it. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of just. Hell, I hardly even really use Microsoft unless it's like buy this game because I want it, but I don't really go out of my way to even get Microsoft rewards. You know what I mean?
Your boy in the chat said the whole service is a waste of time coming from a PlayStation, a Sony.
It probably is, but I'm still gonna use it anyway.
Wait, who's this?
Because it's free.
Oh, my buddy Joe.
Oh, okay.
Joe, nice.
Yeah, I mean, not very smart. He likes PlayStation. I'm just kidding, Joe. but no, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not really like I said, I don't even really use Microsoft unless like I buy a game and it's like here's 500 points. That's at most I'll do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
what up, Distracted?
Yeah, that's all right.
How was that?
Ham fucking farting. I don't know what that was.
God.
Ham just had a bit of flatulence.
Oh, just a little bit, I did have Mexican food today, so it's possible.
Let's go.
It's possible. I'm pushing some wind around, I guess.
I wonder if Sony releases this launcher, if they're gonna stop releasing games on Steam. Like, do you think they're gonna go that?
Dude, they better not.
They probably will. I mean, that's really.
I think that's suicide.
I mean, honestly, they 1,000% will, though.
Yeah,
they 1,000% will.
Yeah, oh my god.
I mean, let's keep it real. As a business person, would you want somebody? Would you want to pay for somebody
exactly
to sell your stuff? Because
exactly, they're not going to do that.
They're
not doing that shit.
So they're 100% probably going to do that. I don't see why they wouldn't. Sony is,
I mean, if they want to compete with Microsoft's growing, I mean, that's the thing. You're right. You're completely right.
Yeah.
But you're completely right. You're 100% right. Well, but I do worry. I mean, not worry, but I do also have a half a thought where I agree with you. I could see that absolutely happening. But I do have a half a thought of them being like, well, we kind of have to keep up with Microsoft just because of the fact they release their shit everywhere. And Steam is probably at the moment who knows? I really don't know, but I could just see them being like having to stay competitive and leaving it everywhere. But you're right. They could easily take it off.
Also, they Sony doing more of a Nintendo route and being like our ecosystem only or see you later.
It's more control over their games.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, and also they don't really want to compete with Microsoft. They want Microsoft to just fucking die, so that they can do whatever they want to do. So it's like, honestly, I really don't think their whole thing is going, because their whole thing with the fucking PS5 is like their whole thing is prestige. It's like they're selling you on this idea of quality, whether it's met or not. They're just selling you this idea of quality, and they're saying, hey, if you want the fucking quality, you're going to use our launcher.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Or our platform, because they want they want the platforms, because like the PC, it's an open platform at the end of the day, right? So they could have their own platform on the PC, right? And it could just be cross between, PC and PlayStation. Just they have full control over it. That's what they want, right? Just full. Because think about. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Oh no. Finish your statement, please.
Yeah, because like for example, I remember one time when God of War was on Steam, right? And I think GeForce Now was having a thing where you could stream it, and they actually went as far as to disable that on GeForce Now, because there was actually a possibility you could stream the game through Xbox, and obviously PlayStation doesn't want that to happen, right? So, it's just stuff like that where they want control over their games and how people actually play them on PC,
Yeah.
And even like it might also affect Steam Deck as well. Like maybe you might not be able to play the games on Steam Deck if they have their own launcher, right? Because
that would
they wouldn't be Steam Deck verified, right? So that's another thing.
We'll see, but there might be some sort of workaround, and I'm sure there will be.
Yeah.
Somebody smart will figure it out.
They'll find it, yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure out a way to get PlayStation, the PlayStation app onto, and it's probably going to be either called PlayStation Plus Premium or PlayStation Stars Plus or some weird like that. But but I have no problem with the quality of PlayStation. I think they have great, fantastic quality. Sometimes I just have an issue with the way they implement their quality. And it's just like, dude, like sometimes it seems like you make it more like you're trying to suck me into this, like, you only need to be here. And I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't only need to be
here. This is the greatest place to play,
Like this is yeah, exactly. This is the greatest place to play. And in my eyes, it's like, no, this is a great place to play. This is a fantastic place to play. But this isn't the place to play. I have and it goes with Xbox as well, or playing on my PC or playing on my Switch. It's like great experience, yeah. But if you don't have something and I see somebody else has it, I'm gonna play it there. It just is what it is. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for Xbox to get a deal. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for Nintendo to, make it cheaper or something else. Like, I'm gonna get what I want to get when I want to get it. But like, if you're making it harder or if you're making it less fun, like, to me, I already see Microsoft Rewards just being more my kind of the way to access rewards through something, especially when it comes to like any kind of third party stuff. The PlayStation Rewards right now, I'm just like, like I'll give it a try, but don't expect me to try too hard, because I say the same thing about Microsoft Rewards too. Like, I'm not trying like I'd love to think about and do the rewards every single time, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I forget about it, and like I shrug my shoulders on that. You best believe a lot of people are finna shrug their shoulders about the platinuming and shit like that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I got platinum this," and
I'm
like,
not gonna do that.
I gotta be the first.
I rarely even platinum my games in general.
Like,
I barely platinum my games in general. Like.
Yep.
But I do get it. Like I said, it's engagement, and engagement is a big deal in society right now. Whether it's watching a show, movie, or
controversy.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyways, anybody else have any thoughts or anything before we move on
to the next PlayStation subject?
Yeah, we do have another PlayStation subject. Antoine, I want you to bring it up since you just got done saying something.
All right. So I don't know what is it with Sony, man, but they don't like releasing new games anymore. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on with them. Like, especially like now we heard rumors that apparently they were planning on remaking Horizon Zero Dawn, and we all thought them remaking Last of Us was the most pointless thing. But this is like a whole new level of like
pointlessness.
Yeah, it's like yeah, right. That's like, it's just like I just assumed okay, this is fake. Like, even Matt was like, yeah, this is fake. Like, we could like,
yeah, I thought it was fake.
Like, we can't like we don't want to believe that PlayStation is actually this stupid, because like literally everyone, if you check everyone on Twitter, like nobody is saying this is okay. Like I'm even seeing like
What are we
the
talking
hardest.
about right now?
We're talking about Horizon now.
Oh,
Horizon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they even see. But yeah, like we're just saying this is like extremely pointless, and nobody's really on board with this. And the thing is, we all know Sony's gonna charge $70 for this. That's the big.
I hope not. I really hope not, man. I like I'm at a point with Sony where it's like, fuck, dude. Like I want them to be like, I want them to be good. I want them to be really fucking good. But it's like, dude, if they charge $70 for a 5-year-old remake of a game that doesn't have the status to deserve that remake at all.
Not
like,
at all.
Plus I can boot it up now on my PS5 and it's
And play
4K
at 60
60
too. Yeah,
it doesn't need.
it doesn't need it.
I don't know.
It just
Like,
makes me upset because like it got like a not like a next gen update per se, but it got not enhancements either, but like it got adjusted for next gen consoles already. Like, and it's 5 years old, dude. It's like, and you can already play it. Once again,
on the PS5. You can play it on the
yeah.
PS5.
You know, man, this reminded me of what I was talking to you about months ago. Remember when we got that whiff of a possibility of Gears of War being redone, like the Gears 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever, like them making like a Master Chief collection.
Marcus Phoenix collection.
Yeah.
Remember how I felt about that? I was like, dude, why? They just FPS boosted all of this stuff. Why would
4K.
they do that? You just added quality to this. Like, not saying that this game doesn't deserve it, but I think it's too soon right now to need something like that. Maybe in the next generation to me, but you just FPS boosted that. Leave it alone. Work on something new. That's where I was with that.
Spend money elsewhere.
Remember, Matt, I was also like, dude, what they need to do is not that. They need to do Fable. They need to do that because that's been
I agree 100%
for
with that.
a long time. All right, so if
100%.
they were gonna do a Master Chief Collection type of thing with anything, I think it should be Fable, especially with a new Fable game coming out and being announced and everything. There's no Gears announced yet, so why would you hype that right now?
Also, Fable 2 is 30 frames.
Yeah, and Fable 2 runs in a very interesting way. But yeah, so I was just like, dude, I don't know if we really need that, but it'd be nice to. Yeah, it'd be dope, right, dude? He said, "Where's Fable 2 Anniversary?" Yeah, why don't we just make a Master Chief Collection out of that kind of stuff or something like that?
Without the Master Chief Collection disaster.
Well, I mean, whatever. We're not going to go.
That's just 3-4.
No,
right? Exactly. So
they rushed. They rushed that game out. I felt bad. I don't know who gives a fuck. Let's go. Let's keep going. I don't really give a shit. I don't even really give a shit. Let's keep going.
We're talking about
PlayStation,
not Xbox.
But anyways, so I have the exact same sentiment with Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, dude, Forbidden West just came out, and I get it. They're making it like a Netflix show or something with Horizon. So I kind of get it from they're making a TV show out of Horizon.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So I kind of get it in that sense, but I'm not sure. Or actually, I know. To me, it's not necessary. You just added a 60 frames patch to the new one or whatnot, and it looks better and whatever. Even Digital Foundry went out of their way to make a review for it and said it was fairly nice.
And there's also a PC version of it too.
Yeah, there's a PC, and that would be the difference between the Gears thing. Is like Gears, the remake would be more probably for PC, whereas on PC for Horizon you don't need it because it's literally already there.
Yeah, so it's even more.
I wonder if they're just gonna port
Gears of War
over the settings.
But this
honestly, that's what they do. Oh, sorry, go on.
I was gonna say this game came out in 2017.
Yeah.
That's freaking.
I'm just gonna say this.
That's just 5 years ago. That's not that long ago.
You know what I'm hoping? Can I say this? You know what I'm hoping for?
Why did you work on it to look a little bit better if you're just gonna drop another one? And what's this one?
You know what I'm hoping for? Though I gotta say,
Mike, what were you gonna say?
What I'm hoping is, and I mean, it's not what they're doing, but I'm hoping that like there's somehow some misinformation going down the pipeline, that there's somehow just applying whatever the PC version for like high settings onto the PS. I don't know. I know it's not happening.
That would be dope. That'd be dope.
I really, and I don't, if they charge fucking $10 for it, they shouldn't. But I wouldn't be surprised if
it's not $70.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I could see something like that happening, but like I just don't see a 5-year-old game getting a full-on remake / remaster.
Well,
I'm not saying the reports are lying. I know it's happening in some form, but it's the form I'm still kind of like curious about. But like it's like I just feel like it makes more sense. Like, hey, you want to get all the crazy PlayStation PC features over on the PS5 because it can support a large majority of it. Yeah, do it. But like remaking the entire game is such a waste of what Guerrilla is like capable of.
That's the thing. I don't want Guerrilla Games working. Like, if you're getting a support studio to do this, whatever, hey, I still don't love it, but fine, whatever. But it's like, if you're taking Guerrilla Games off their next project, or divvying up their team into people on their next project and then putting people on this to do a remake of a game that really, truly is not needed. It runs fantastic and looks ridiculous already on the PS5. It's not. It's in no way warranted. That game is not like the comparison between The Last of Us and Horizon. Last of Us is factually one of the greatest games ever made. Horizon, that's not something that's said about Horizon Zero Dawn. It's like what has it done that it
Last of Us was like a phenomenon, dude. Like that was like
Last of Us is the whole reason that their genre of games that PlayStation does exists.
Yeah.
It's like it warrants that kind of thing, but Horizon?
And at least you could even argue with Last of Us that it was technically a PS3 game too, right? At least you can make that argument.
You could exactly. You could make an argument for that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just want this to not be true. I just want them to be working on something.
It sold over 10 million copies. I do know that.
It's sold. I mean, it's sold, but it's
I just don't. I mean, I agree with you, Matt. Like taking away the team, like let me hit the chat real quick because the chat actually said a couple of interesting things, which did you say the person's name was Joe?
No, their name's Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, it's Joe. It's Joe.
Okay,
yeah.
Joe. Thank you. I don't know why you asked. Anyways, and that's the R. That's R3PO, right?
Yes.
Okay. He says. What are they even? Or he says. What aren't they making a TV film out of though? And then he says milking everything, and then Distracted for Life says, like the movie industry, the gaming industry seems to have a habit of rehashing and running out of new ideas. And to me, I'm not sure if it's running out of new ideas or if it's just being so money hungry that you
afraid of even trying anymore.
You do things that people are literally looking at like,
really?
Why? Or who needs this? Or I mean, like it's very similar to The Last of Us, in which you go through a lot of like threads on like Twitter and Facebook and all these other things where people are like,
debate.
Why would we don't need this and whatnot, but people are still going to buy it. And I'm really interested to see how this sells, because remember when The Last of Us remake came out, it like sold out for the special edition or whatnot. The $100 version sold out.
Oh yeah,
in like an hour or minutes or
I believe that's more like scalpers and collectors though. I feel like it's just more of that.
Well, but the collectors, that's who that's for. But yeah.
Not the average consumer,
absolutely. But I just don't really get it, and I don't know it. Sony is just on a roll right now of just making people just kind of like look at them like
question them,
why? And it's like, what does this mean, or what's the point of this, or why are you doing this? Like they have a lot of people asking that, and they have a lot of not just us that play all different sorts of consoles and games and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. They have their own
all I play is Doom Eternal.
They have their own crowd, their own PlayStation like fans being like, why Why this right now? What's the point?
PlayStation seems like, I know they're not. I mean, it just would make sense for them to be doing this, but it seems like they're trying to ruin PlayStation. Like, it seems like someone's trying to ruin it.
Like, who do you think are making these decisions right now?
Ryan.
It's Jim. It's Jim, but it's like they need to not have Jim Ryan there. If this is this kind of stuff he's doing, because
he doesn't know what to act like this whole situation. Just like it actually makes me worried about PlayStation's priorities at this point. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I want to know what Naughty Dog's next. They're obviously working on something. Neil Druckmann's teased we are
working on. Well, they're working on freaking Last of Us Part 2 remake. That's what they're working on.
Oh my god! If they are, dude, it's like. They're working on something. Sony Santa Monica's working on something. Cory Barlog's teased that some sci-fi game I'm interested in, but it's like what else? Like I would have loved to get Days Gone 2. That's never going to happen. They yanked Bend off of that. They got to do some new IP.
Oh, you get to play that on PC now.
But it's like when are we going to see new things? Like we're getting Spider-Man 2 apparently at some point. Yeah. We're getting Wolverine. We're getting that at some point. I mean, I would assume 2023 for Spider-Man 2. They said that, and then probably 2025 for Wolverine. But it's like that's just Insomniac. What about Naughty Dog? Like, can I see any sneak peek of what they're working on at all? Like, what about Sony Santa Monica? We get Ragnarok, and that's exciting. And well, I'll take Sony Santa Monica out of it because they're about to ship Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll take them out of it, but it's like, what about Sucker Punch? What about all these other studios?
Yeah, but then again, it also makes me worried. Are they making a God of War 1 remake or God of War PS4 remake? Are they doing that too?
And it's like they're on track. And that sounds ridiculous, but it's like this kind of thing opens up the possibility for that to be a reality.
Yeah,
and it's like I just don't want that to be the thing, dude. I really don't. That sounds horrible.
You know what TV show I'd be down for them to make though? Like while we're on the topic of it, Ghost of Tsushima.
That'd be fantastic.
If I seen a Netflix or HBO Ghost of Tsushima, I would be there day one to watch.
I thought they already were, weren't
they? I thought they were.
If they are, then man, I'm stoked.
I'm gonna look that up while we're talking.
You totally should because I'm interesting. Joe says they're doing a film. So
yes, that's what it was.
There it is. I'm excited to see that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that is right.
He said John Wick director is making it. So fantastic.
Oh,
Thank you, Joe, for that awesome information. So yeah, if it's that director, it's gonna be gruesome. Let's go. It's gonna be
a dope fucking movie.
Yeah, but the amount of money that they're spending on this remake, they could they don't even need to make an actual. They could actually just make just make a bunch of smaller games. Like for example,
funny?
Down Japan Studio, and
I was gonna say
what's funny, Mike. What is funny?
Well, what's funny is a few gaming journalists actually have suggested that, and people freaked out at them on Twitter, and that's one of the reasons I think we're stuck now in this triple A hellhole.
Yeah, it's triple A or nothing,
And it's
if it's not. For a smaller triple, it's a remake of a triple A game. Let's say it's always triple A. How would you?
I'm buying I'm building a $1,300 fucking computer to play fucking games made by 3 people. I'm more interested in that than anything Microsoft or anyone else is doing. I mean, other than Starfield. I'm really excited for Starfield, without a doubt. To me, I'm more. It's I'm tired of it. I don't know. I'm really tired. I feel like I'm not connected to gaming most of the time anymore. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's my little rant.
I want those small games Japan Studio used to make, right? Ape Escape. We had Sly Cooper games, right?
Dude, even Jack Ape Escape would be so fire.
I would kill someone to get a new Ape Escape game.
Oh god, Twan's trying to kill people. Hide from Twan, everyone.
You let the cat out the bag right there.
Yeah, I know. Twan's how funny would it be if I was I'd kill someone and just never
I will murder somebody for an Ape Escape.
Yeah, you see an Ape Escape gets announced and everyone's suspicious of me all of a sudden.
Man. They just give you a controller without thumbsticks, bro.
We just Twan comes on our next podcast. So, boys, I got Ape Escape.
It was like a bloodstain on my shirt.
He's in prison. Federal penitentiary.
He's just talking to us through fucking 1-800-COLLECT.
Yeah, I have like a.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I don't remember the last time I even heard of 1-800-COLLECT. Oh Lord, it's been a long time. But
yeah, man. Yes, they don't have to always make
FarmersOnly.com.
AAA games. Make AA games, you know.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That's
They
a
do.
problem with Sony right now is that they have this mindset that they do have to only make AAA games.
Yeah, it's like go big or go.
And thankfully, it's like it's coming to an end, or at least you would hope, because they did say that they're working on like 10 live service games. Maybe that can be. Maybe once they do live service, they see how big that can be.
That's
Maybe
a scary thing as well, though.
Well,
the issue is though. Sorry, go on. Yeah, sorry.
Well, I'm saying like the thing with that is like maybe if they see success in something smaller, whether it's live service or not, maybe if they see success in something smaller, they say, hey, maybe not everything needs to be just a massive fucking AAA game. It's like
maybe live service.
I don't know. I just don't want them to only be like, I don't want every generation we get like 2 really great, amazing games from PlayStation, and then it's just a bunch of here's remakes. Yeah. I just really don't want that. That sounds really boring. Honestly.
It makes me wonder if the if the PS6 comes out, am I going to get a remake of these games again? Because you're remaking Horizon that just came out in the last generation. Are you going to remake it? Are you going to have Horizon Forbidden East? And then fucking have a Forbidden West remake, and then another Horizon Zero Dawn remake.
Bill's house.
Horizon Zero Dawn remake part 2.
Oh my god.
But that's one thing I would like to say super quick. That's why I'm a little concerned about them doing live service games. Is because like I'm not a fucking business person. I'm not gonna pretend I fucking really understand everything here because like I really just play one game. There's only one game I really give a shit about. But like, what if they find such a huge success with their live? You see, a normal person's like, oh, that means they can fund smaller projects. But I wouldn't be surprised if they all of a sudden get like, dollar signs in their eyes, and then everything just switches over to being more live service focused. I don't think they'd be that stupid too. But like at the same time, though, this is the company possibly remaking a 5-year-old game, so I don't really know what the fuck's happening anymore. So like, I really don't know what to say. I'm not very pleased.
I think we're all at that point right now, Mike. So what we're gonna go on ahead and do is move on. We're gonna move on from that. Does anybody else have any more interesting news that happened throughout the week before we go to the next topic?
There's probably something that there was, but we're not thinking of right now.
I mean, I've got it all bookmarked here, but it's like all the stuff that we haven't talked about. It's relatively small. It's like Returnal PC leak.
Oh, I can't wait.
Still remake. That's still rumors, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like literal menus, like still rumors, like literal,
right?
Like, yeah.
But
the thing that scares me, though, can I say real quick about that, is I'm kind of worried though if they even want to release. The only reason why I'm saying that is that like people in the Jez, a few other, not inside, I guess you could say insiders, they're saying Sony are being oddly secretive about this one in particular, anything leaking out about this PC port in particular, and I'm kind of like, why? Why are they so worried about this? It's like, are they still kind of up in the air right now because it's even worth it? I hope they do.
Maybe.
Returnal is like meant to be played at 120 fucking. I'm just kidding. No, I just want to play Returnal, dude. And it's like, I don't know, but they're being really oddly secretive more than when any of the other ports got leaked. They're just kind of like, oops, it's out there. We won't deny it or confirm it. But they're like striking things for like Returnal. It's really weird. Like, I don't know if like they're. I don't know.
Well, maybe they're using that partially, and I mean, I might be hella wrong about this, but maybe they're using that possibly to like kick off maybe a launcher or something like that to be.
You know what?
Like that,
God
possible. Of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, other games other than like Spider-Man, which it kind of feels like that they're kind of making sure they get out, they get the Spider-Mans out quick.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're doing that because Spider-Man 2 is going to be coming out within like the next like year and a half. and they want that to be like the thing that goes to PC in the launcher as well. So I mean, that's my opinion on it. I could be completely fucking up.
Dude, if they do,
that's my opinion.
you buy on sorry, I'm going.
No, I was done. No, you're good.
If they do that, like what Xbox does, like you buy it here, you get it here, I will fucking use that launcher every goddamn day. Like I will just use that. So I'm really hoping they're not going to half-ass it if they do that launcher. I really hope.
I think when they get done with the launcher, it's going to be dope. I think their launcher is going to be smooth and good. But I'm not like trying to be the first person to use the launcher because if something ain't good, I ain't putting my PC on the line. Hell no.
Fair.
No.
Yeah, fair enough.
So this takes $70 for you.
I'll let a couple weeks go by and hear some stuff. But if I hear one person say this bricked my PC,
that's it.
I'm out.
Yeah, not happening.
I'm out. But I highly doubt that. I think it's
it's Sony. They're doing a lot of testing. I doubt it's gonna break your PC. I don't.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
gonna break Xbox.
That's just like
PC.
That's just worst case scenario and like the worst thing possible.
You know what it's going to do is when you log in for the first time, it's also going to ask for your Twitter account, and it's going to search your Twitter account with AI, and it'll brick your PC if it finds any bit of bodiness. So that's what's going to happen.
Did I get 0 stars?
Yeah.
Somehow got level 0.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, yeah. One last thing I want to say that I'm excited for is Scorn is going to be coming out, and that is coming out a week earlier than it said it was going to come out. So I'm pretty stoked to hear that because now that's like the second game that I know of this year that is coming out a week early. That and Gotham Knights. Pretty interesting. But anyways, let's go on to the next subject, which one of the last ones is.
But I just want to say one thing about Horizon. Not really, just a quick thing. Man, people, fucking Bloodborne fans must be pissed off right now.
Yeah, dude.
They must be fucking pissed. Like their game is still running at like 28 frames per second on the fucking PS5.
That's hilarious.
And they're like, "Can we get a patch something?" And now they're remaking a 5-year-old game. Like, oh man, they're probably fucking pissed. I just thought about that. I just have to say it.
That's tragic.
They don't own enough stakes into FromSoft to care. They're like, "Oh, I see what you just did with Tencent, you dick." Like, I see how you are. Y'all are waiting even longer on Bloodborne.
Oh my god.
So we won't get anything till like the PS6, and that's if we're lucky. Like, I swear to God.
But yeah, so let's go on ahead and go into the takes of the week, and we have some pretty interesting ones. I'm not gonna go first. Who wants to go first?
I think Matt was ready for this one.
Wait, I was?
The cloud gaming thing, wasn't it? I don't know.
Well, that's Hams, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it Hams?
Yeah, that's Hams.
Yeah. Matt just
I can go.
Tussle inside of my take.
Yeah, I was just having a conversation with good buddy.
I thought that was your take.
Yeah, that's all.
Wait, Mike, you said you had one?
Yeah, let me go to Twitter to go find the tweet. I just opened it. All right, comes from Dean Takahashi. Takahashi. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Anonymous. You're saying anonymous.
I mean, no, this is a journalist, and he said something very fucking stupid that really is genuinely shameful. This a little bit of background people don't know. This is the guy that played Doom 2016 poorly at Polygon, and this is also the Cuphead tutorial guy.
Yes, Cuphead.
Yeah. So, basically, after the Google. He wrote an article saying like, these people at Google that lost their jobs, they should really take up the chance at working at some for Saudi Arabian like game developers because he literally said they might have human rights issues, but they like understand gaming. He literally I gotta go find the quote word for it. Yeah, right here. And I quote: Saudi Arabia has a lot of challenges around human rights, and it has issues as a nation for sure. but at least the nation doesn't have its head in the sand when it comes to the recognizing the importance of gaming.
What?
So I could. So no, listen, I gotta keep talking.
Fuck human
I gotta keep talking.
rights.
No. But like, this is the thing, though. This guy is totally fine with sending someone off like me to go work in a place that will literally kill me for being queer. That will literally fucking kill me. But they're totally cool with him because they understand fucking video games. That's all I got to say. And that's my take. I don't want to get in any further than this fucking corporate shill. That's all I got to say. Fuck him. Public record of saying fuck him. All right, that's enough. Sorry.
That
pissed me off.
That's wild.
Yeah, imagine being like, yeah, you might die here. You might literally be fucking murdered for just being alive. But but at least they understand video games and don't have their heads in the sand about it. Even though we have no, I don't even want to, dude.
That's a hot
dude.
take, bud.
And also, he also downplayed like, when the shit was going down at Activision about sexual abuse, he was also downplaying that. He's just a corporate fucking shill, and I can't stand him. The fact that he was I just can't imagine being like, yeah, they might, have their human rights issues, but like they understand gaming. It's like, you're fucking absurd. You're fucking loser. That's all I got to say to that, man. Fucking loser. That's just unacceptable to me, man. That's just not acceptable. Oh, sorry, that just really pissed me off, and I've been holding that in for a while. So that was good to get out. All right.
Yeah.
That was my take.
Yep. Joe in the chat was like, that guy, LMAO.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great way to put that, Joe. There's not really a whole lot to say. It's just like, oh my God.
Just madness.
He's just something. He's just something else.
Yeah. He's just a fucking idiot. That's all I got to say.
I think that Mike summed that up pretty well because that came from the heart. So I'm just going to leave that like it is right there. Next, who wants to go next for the take?
I'm kind of like
that's the end of the show, guys. I'm
debating on a few of them right now.
All right, so I'll just go on ahead with mine. And let you guys figure your stuff out. But my take of the week was an interesting one. So obviously Google Stadia is, going away. And some people are not too happy about that, which is, just fine. That's totally understandable. But there's a person on Twitter, George Nicholas, I guess, is.
Oh, you're going to just call him out?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Because he stood firmly on this. And you know what? You stand firmly, you get the smoke sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, it ain't no big thing. I mean, people have their opinions, and I just don't agree with this one at all. Mm-hmm. He says, after Stadia spoiled me, which I don't know what that means, with click to play, which I guess I do know what that means, because I mean, they were one of the best at that. So click to play the last few years, I really loathe the install button on Xbox. He just can't handle it.
He hates the word install. He just can't.
Yeah. Install is
he cries anytime he sees it.
It's like it's like a swear word,
Fresh out of Stadia, and you see the word install, you cringe.
Oh
my God. But he says going back to this doesn't feel good at all. And it's actually pissing me off all over again.
It pisses him off.
And I'm just like, okay, like, sure. Like maybe, he's talking about a game that he owns that he can't just, just play right now, which, I get that. But this game is on Game Pass. And not only is this game on Game Pass, but it's not even out yet. So it is a game that you can pre-install. So
maybe it made him mad seeing an actual new game on a service. Maybe that made him angry.
So it is ready for you when the actual game launches. Whether you are asleep or are at work or busy doing something else, and you want the game to be ready when you get there. There it is. It's already pre-installed. It'll do the update on its own because you already have it installed as long as you have your Xbox on the like always on kind of mode where it can be in standby mode. But yeah, this game not out yet. It's just able to be pre-installed. And he says all of this about how it pisses him off, and I'm just like, dude, I don't get it at all because this game will probably have xCloud. This game will
definitely
have
xCloud.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to wait for the actual game to come out to stream it. There is literally nothing you can do right now with this title other than pre-install it. But if you just loathe the install button, then don't do it. Wait till the game comes out. See if you can stream it. If you can't, then this post makes sense. Mm-hmm. This post makes sense after the fact. But before the fact, it makes zero sense. Because you have nothing that you can complain about because you're trying to play a game that's not out yet. That's my motherfucking take of the week. And then on top of it, there are other big fans of Stadia, and Matt got into it with one of our old guys on the panel.
Oh no.
Old panel member.
And it wasn't like it wasn't like a hate hissy fit fight or anything like that. It was just like
they're beating each other up right now.
Two people trying to help each other understand, but the thing is, in my opinion, I felt like Matt understood it, and Foremost was like arguing to argue. I love. I mean, Foremost is a good dude. He'll back you up on some interesting stuff. I remember his PlayStation rant not that long ago.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
On our podcast, like we thought we were going in, and then he went in for like 45 minutes.
And we're like, this thing's going for 3 hours long. It's like
it got to the point that I was feeling bad for PlayStation. Hearing what he was just so angry with it, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
It was just interesting to hear people kind of be like, you don't understand unless you're a Stadia player. And it's like, no, I get it. What he doesn't understand is the game isn't out yet. You're muted, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, you muted yourself. Yep.
He might be busy with something.
No, he looks confused right now.
Yeah, his mic cut off. But anyways, Twan, while Matt's figuring that out, what did you think of this tweet?
Oh yeah, it's absolutely bizarre, right? Unless because what is he really complaining about? I mean, is he complaining the fact that Xbox is allowing you to pre-install the game? Like, is that like? It would have been better if Microsoft didn't offer that option. Like, if it just said nothing and just wait for the game to come out, then you can install it. Because, like you said, it's not out yet. Obviously, xCloud wouldn't be an option because it's not you can't stream a game that's hasn't been released. That's just not possible unless you stream some development build, but that's not going to happen. But
it's like the movie just came out in theaters. Well, I can't fucking sit here and watch it. That's bullshit.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, well, it's only in theaters. It's not out for home viewing. Which they are switching a lot of that, which is actually kind of interesting within this whole COVID shit going on and whatnot. But anyways, man, Mike, you have anything to say or before Matt gets back?
All I'm going to say is I'm very sorry.
Conversation.
Yeah. I'm very sorry to a lot of Stadia fans that their service is shut down. It sucks. From what it seems, it offered was good, but stop trying to take swings at other things now. It's just stop. Stop. I just especially at things that don't make sense. We can hear you, Matt.
All right.
Especially at things that don't make sense. This be mad at Google. They're the only one you can be mad at. It's not Microsoft's fault that they decided that cloud gaming isn't the 100% their only focus. And it's not their fault that they, I guess, have Game Pass and the game's not out. I really don't know. I don't know. Whatever. You could pick any other game.
All right, Matt, you're good
Yes,
now,
no.
right? So
Yeah, I
you're
think
good.
so.
So what,
Yeah,
what
go
were
on
you
ahead
saying?
and spit your facts.
So we can
Matt.
hear. Yeah.
Oh no, I was just saying. Yeah, I was agreeing with you. I have nothing at all. Nothing against Cottontail. Love Cottontail. I was just what you were saying is right. He was saying I didn't understand because I didn't play Stadia, and he's right. I didn't play Stadia, but I understand exactly what he's saying. But I'm just all I was saying is that he's upset that they're allowing him to pre-install a game. That is literally what is in his tweet, and it doesn't make any sense. Like that's a convenience thing. That's the only reason it's there. It's for your convenience. So I don't know how that could upset him. Just don't look at it. Just wait until it releases and then come back and stream it.
Just don't look at it.
Yeah, it's that simple. It's not difficult.
Like, Scorn's like, we're coming out a week early, and he's like, "That's bullshit. I want to play it right
Yeah,
now."
Yeah, I know.
And
It's
get
like the
this
install
install
button.
button out of here. It's making
Yeah,
me
the install
sick.
button might as well be like "fuck you" or something. You know, it's like
I don't want to install shit.
I know. I want to just play it through a cloud. Oh my god, I don't.
It's like,
I
dude,
hate
well
install
then,
buttons. Install buttons are bad.
What the fuck?
oh god.
that was so
Love you, Ham.
tough.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but I love you, bud.
All right. Well, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I don't get why you get this whole Series X console just to stream a game too. It's like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a waste.
Yeah, I know.
It's exactly. Why do you
It's like
have
you have
that
all this
thing so
hardware.
you can get on Twitter to complain?
I don't know. But
All right.
Thank you, Bill.
Goofball.
All right. Next take.
Yeah. Well, mine's not really like spicy or anything. It's just salty.
Covered in hot sauce. What?
Yeah. It's
A lot of sodium.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
uh
Some hot sauces aren't really hot. It's just covered in.
but yeah, Salty
sodium.
said Salty
Oh,
said
God.
in response to Xbox head Phil Spencer has said his team will look into letting players disable the quick resume feature on Xbox Series X and S consoles. And Salty says, "Thank God, quick resume is a gimmick and a waste of resources."
Oh man. What?
Like, what? Have you used quick resume before? I just like I get it doesn't work for multiplayer games. It's shit for multiplayer games, which is why you would
What makes
which
sense.
is why you wouldn't use it for multiplayer games, which is why they're working on that feature. But like, I don't know. I use quick resume like right now. I've got like 6 games in quick resume. So it's like, and they all work great. I swap between them all the time. So I don't know. I feel like if it was a gimmick, it would be, like something they use in marketing. I'd say it'd be like it's something they use in marketing that doesn't add to your experience in any way whatsoever. Meanwhile, it actually does. So it's
My
not a
thing
gimmick.
with Salty is just anything Microsoft does at this point is a gimmick or not good.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I just don't even take them seriously. I know you don't either. Don't worry. I know you don't either.
Well,
but,
yeah, he's
I don't
he's
think anyone really
it's
takes
just a
this
silly troll.
seriously.
yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure he even admitted that that's almost like just an act that he plays. I'm pretty sure at this point.
Yeah,
it
is.
has to be.
Yeah, it is.
Because I don't think
But
a lot of these guys get much interaction otherwise.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's it's for some clicks and stuff like that. You're gonna when you have the persona that he runs with, I get it.
Mhm.
Like, sure, you want to play
Yeah.
the heel. You want to play the heel of something. Well, obviously, once you say something bad about the thing that you're, against or perceivedly against, you're going to get a lot of people retweeting and hitting the like button and checking out your content and stuff like that. So, I mean, more power to you if that's what you're looking for doing. I'm sure that is, but I like quick resume. I do get that
It's bad.
sense sometimes where I'm just like, why the fuck is this game in quick resume? So I am
Because you
excited
didn't quit.
that they are working. No. You can quit.
I'm just kidding. I'm
games.
fucking with you.
I was
No,
gonna say,
I
you
know,
can
I was
quit
just
games
gonna-
and still be in
Nah.
quick resume.
Are you sure about no? Because if you completely close the game at the menu, it won't be.
Yeah,
a
it
quick
closes
resume.
it out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Depends
sure
on
I
how
went to
you
quick
exit it.
resume.
No,
Rules, but
you
maybe
should.
I'm wrong.
And then they'll just yeah.
If you switch a
Like-
game, it will put it. But if you don't press quit like on the main
Yeah.
menu of like the
Yeah.
console at the home menu, it will just put into quick resume. But if you do
That's
it at the
by
home
default,
menu,
Yeah.
it'll
I'm gonna
it
mess
will
with
not
that.
go into quick resume.
I'm a mess.
Yeah,
with
you
that.
just
I could've
close the game
swore
out,
I've quit a
like-
game before and I went right back into it.
No, it
or
shouldn't.
you just go
Yeah.
to quick resume and just close everything there. like in the quick resume.
Yeah, or you can do it in quick resume.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
I got to take.
Here we go. Twan's finally done surfing.
I've actually seen multiple people say this, and I think you guys probably have too. But some people are trying to go around with this narrative that Microsoft is the reason why Google Stadia died. Like apparently it had to do with the Bethesda acquisition.
Oh, that's good.
Or it's just a lot of people saying, they're trying to do the whole monopoly thing, right? And be like, oh, the reason why they did this is because especially like I said with Bethesda and even with
awful lot of talk about monopolies when these motherfuckers.
Yeah, right. They're just trying to do this to make Microsoft look bad, just so this Activision deal.
I don't know if you heard my joke. Never mind.
Wait, is this something they're actually saying, or is this just rumors of people?
This is stuff people are saying. I've seen multiple people say this.
I'm saying is this something that Google has said? This is.
I don't know if Google has said that. I think it was kind of like hearsay, maybe. I'm not sure, but I know people have been talking about this where they're saying, oh yeah, people are basically blaming Microsoft as the reason why Google Stadia is dead, even though we all know why. We know why Google is the reason why Google Stadia is dead, not Microsoft, right?
And also Google will try to do that probably, because Google and Microsoft fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
So they probably would try to say that. But it's also when you look at Google's history, is it really why? Or is it just because you're kind of incompetent and don't know how to support things that you make? Mm-hmm. I don't know. So it's like they don't really have a case there, honestly. Mm-hmm. I mean, they could try to make one, but good luck.
And I think some people also compare them, right? Because they're like, the two big, especially like when it comes to like cloud gaming, right? I think Microsoft is pretty much just right there. Probably, above Google Stadia, obviously, right? So.
Oh God!
A lot of people are trying to make that
certain
comparison.
People hear that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know.
What happened?
I said, don't let certain people hear that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, I think a lot of people are, like I said, I just see a lot of people on Twitter just saying that, like, they're trying to make that claim that Microsoft is this bad guy, right? And they're the reason why Google Stadia died. But like I said, they're just trying to make Microsoft look bad, right? Because of the whole monopoly thing. And I just think that's ridiculous because we all know why Google Stadia died, and that's just Google themselves. So
exactly,
it's not Microsoft had nothing to do with it, right?
Fuck.
I've seen that narrative pushed around, but
let me put it like this: let's say Stadia buys Bethesda, you're still a cloud service for a niche amount of people.
Oh God, I kind of gagged thinking about that. That is a possibility.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
I know.
Like, even if they invested in a studio, they could be just dragging that studio down with them unless they get like Luna, what Netflix gaming is soon to have, what Xbox and PlayStation has. You gotta have an ecosystem to survive in this day and age. PlayStation is, I mean, just look at PlayStation. Just look at the way that they moved. It's night and day compared to last generation. They are doing things that you wouldn't really, have expected them to do. Putting games onto PC, purchasing a mobile company, purchasing studios,
Bungie
by the bundle. Like they're making a lot of different changes that that we're not used to seeing, even with the PlayStation Plus Premium. That's like a lot different. I mean, that needed restructuring for quite some time, but they seem to really be on top of changing some stuff. And then also with this week's announcement about the PlayStation Stars. So I mean, they're making some different moves, some moves similar to some of their past moves, because they did have a reward service in the past for PlayStation. But when you see things go away and then come back, it's due to the strategy of their opponents. So like they see the opponents doing something, they're like, wait a second, we've done that before, but it didn't work. Let's figure out why it didn't work and do it better this time. So they're coming out swinging. And with Stadia just sitting in the corner with cloud only, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough.
Yeah, not yet.
Especially when we see other
for
platforms.
life. Yes, Netflix was losing subs, but they're still. But see, this is the difference between Netflix and like Stadia or Google or whatnot. And let's actually throw Xbox in the midst of this. They're willing to take some losses. They are willing to take losses to provide a service in hopes that in the future they will start making gains out of it. Google seen losses and ran for the hills.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the difference. So yeah, Xbox is probably bleeding some money right now, but they got that bank.
The infinite money, man.
Netflix let it be known that they're getting hurt, and they were starting to say, "Yo, you're gonna start getting commercials and stuff like that for certain memberships and stuff like that." But the thing is they're not giving up. They're actually putting more money into it, which is what
they're doubling down.
Which is what Google fans should have been like saying, like, why aren't you putting more into this? But instead, you're going the opposite way, and now it's too late. They're closing up shop in January.
Well, yeah, they kept on taking things away. It's like, okay, let's take away our first party studios. That was like the first thing, right?
To me, that was the death blow.
Yeah, that was the final. Right? That was all it needed.
Yeah, instead of actually trying harder, they just tried less.
Yeah, now we have no individuality. Now we have zero individuality.
Yep. It's unfortunate. I feel bad. Like we said, I feel bad, but it's like, I don't know. They set themselves up for it, and it's kind of their history. So can't really be surprised.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
See, Stankma in the chat says Microsoft. By the way, what up, Stank? He says Microsoft bred long, absolutely, and then he said they can absorb that, but Google didn't anticipate something in their forecast. And I tell you, bro, to me, it's like them not anticipating it. I don't think they didn't anticipate it as much as they seen it and would just shrug their shoulders. They're just like, oh, they're doing that. Retreat.
Yeah.
We're not.
Could be the case.
Sure, they didn't. They didn't maybe anticipate how fast it would happen. But I think when you're that big in the world, like not just as a business, but in the freaking world. And I hate it that people are acting like this is a mom and pop company. No, Google's not a mom and pop company. Big bad Microsoft didn't come by and just, step on its fingers and tell them to say, call me daddy. They didn't do that. They didn't do that. Google,
they got a lot of money
like
too.
We said earlier, Google just did this to themselves. They got a big bank of their own. It might not be Microsoft's bank, but they got a massive bank. Everybody
definitely
we're using YouTube right now. That's a Google product.
Yeah.
Yep.
They definitely got more money than Sony, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So they could have definitely fought back, but they just chose not to.
They 100%.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It sucks for the people who, really use the platform because
we know people that use the platform.
Like we were talking about Foremost. Like I saw on his he posted about it on his Twitter. Like he's gonna get back like $3,500 from Google.
How much?
$3,500. He's gonna get that
back. Hell yeah. Build yourself a beast PC.
Yeah, man. He was talking about how old and crusty his PC was. It's time to upgrade, bud.
Yeah, put it in your PC, bud.
Courtesy of Google.
Put it in your PC, bud.
Thank you, Google.
Yeah, do yourself an actual favor. Do yourself an actual favor.
Treat yourself nice.
Seriously, dude. If he's really not gonna do that, I'll be pissed off. Do that. I'm
I think he will. I think he probably will. He's like a PC.
Not even
he was a PC and Stadia guy, so I don't think he's going
not even
anywhere
just a
else.
nice PC. He could build the PC with that, dude.
That's $3,000,
He could get a fucking Art in 4090 if he wanted to, man. He could do.
If he wanted to, definitely.
He's gonna get everything but an SSD because he does not believe in downloading.
Oh God!
Oh Jesus Christ! I just bought some games for my PC: Dusk, Incision, Nightmare Reaper, Scathe, and Severed Steel. Let's go! I'm ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, but that was like $3,000. He was not expecting to get back though, right? So
Canadian. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Just kidding. Go on. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Sorry. Go on.
But yeah, like that's $3,000 he was not expecting to get back. So
Yeah. So it's like a lot of people
$3,000 on Stadia. Ooh, that's a lot.
And that's just one person. Is my point. It's like, like imagine all the people who
lost out of this.
Yeah, imagine
I don't
all
think
the
they're
people.
going to take a loss. I think they're getting out before they take the loss.
Probably.
No, they're cutting their losses, but okay, we don't want to lose any more money that we have. We're just going to give everyone's money back and just forget this ever happened. That's what they want. Let's just forget Stadia ever happened.
Oh yeah, in that sense, they're taking an L.
Yeah.
They're taking an L.
Yeah, like they just want to erase it from history almost, Like here's your money back. It never happened. Here's your money back,
Well, their games are erased from history. That's for sure.
Yeah,
they will no longer be able to play them.
Yeah, there's like some first party games actually that did get released. What was the other one that everyone talks about? I
know they had some in Gust, like some first party games, or like they did have some first party games like in like the out east, right?
Yeah, Amazon has some first party games. I don't know about.
But like those games though, you're never gonna be able to play those games ever, like until the end of the time now, because they're a cloud only games.
Wild. Well, maybe they might get moved to somebody else once like something like that gets back. I could totally see somebody being like, "Oh man, I missed this game," and then they bring it back in like a couple years or something like that, just port it to Xbox or PlayStation or Steam.
Guys, I'm sorry because we're literally at the tail end of this, but I do have to hop off. Like I know we're literally at the tail end of this, but I'm really sorry because I'll explain to you guys in a bit. Don't worry, everything's fine.
No worries.
But everything's fine. It is health related, but I will be fine. I'm sorry, guys. I have to hop off. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm sorry. Thank you, everyone.
No worries, man.
And sorry, Ham. I really am, dude. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
All right. Well, we are at the last part of our show, actually.
So I guess
where we just where we say the games that are forever over or underrated. So, Matt, go on ahead and start us off with that.
Oh man. I'll try to just grab something out of thin air here. Let's see. You know what? What am I playing recently that's underrated?
Let's see.
Damn, man.
On Xbox, nothing on
tough.
Xbox. Nothing on Xbox recently. Or overrated. What's a game that's just overrated as hell?
That's probably even tougher for him.
Overrated? I mean, shit. Well, it's tough for overrated because it's like if
or Zero Dawn.
Again.
Well, I mean, shit. Bam. Yeah, that's.
No, he said Forbidden West the other time.
I'm
saying Zero Dawn because it's getting a remake.
I did say Forbidden West before. I mean, I would say Zero Dawn, although it's like, I mean, that's kind of, you guys know how I feel. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Come back to me. I'm gonna think about this, and I'm gonna try to get an overrated one also.
All right. Well,
I got one.
Yeah. You go ahead.
Yeah. So one underrated game that I have is actually one of my favorite Spider-Man games, and I feel like a lot of people love to shit on this one. But one of my favorite Spider-Man games is Spider-Man Web of the Shadows. I don't know if you guys heard of that one. It's the one where you got the black suit, and it's Venom's involved. And oh man, I just love the combat in that game. Like it's just all flashy. You could switch suits on the fly, and you could actually mix the combo. Like for example, the black suit has a different moveset than the red suit, so you could use the red suit, switch to the black suit mid combo, and then you can start using the black suit moves. And it's just cool. Yeah, I know it's cool. You can mix stuff up like that, and obviously the story is like it doesn't make much sense, but like I just love how goofy it is because you also have like these branching paths almost where you could choose the black suit answer or the red suit answer, and it's just so funny just seeing him so edgy because he's like, oh, I'm a bad guy kind of person, right? So it's just funny seeing a lot of people like to shit on it because of that, but it's like I just love laughing at that kind of shit. Just you don't take it too seriously. And I don't know, it's just such a good time. Unfortunately, it's very short, but I mean, it's like a nice game you can play once in a while, and I just feel like it doesn't get the love it deserves. But it's one of my favorite Spider-Man games, honestly. But I don't know. That's just me.
Ooh, you're being called out in the chat right now, Matt.
Well, Matt,
me?
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
Stingma said, "Man, hold up, I forgot. Did Matt beat Metal Gear Solid 3?"
3? No, I'm not gonna beat that.
Ooh, he's not gonna beat it. Why
no, I'm not gonna beat that.
Why are you not gonna beat that?
Because the gameplay does not hold up for me at all in any way, shape, or form, and I think it's kind of boring.
So that's that an overrated game we were saying?
Is it overrated? Well, I can't say because I wasn't there to experience it when it came out. I can't tell you that. Lots of people
trying to dodge the question.
Lots of people. To me, I don't get it. When I turn that game on, I'm like, "What is this?" And then I turn it off. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 5 and 4, however, they play like games that I like play, and they make a lot of sense, and it's really awesome. So, Metal Gear Solid 3 though is not for me.
Wow,
not for me.
You're talking about Snake Eater, right?
What's that?
You're talking about Snake Eater, right?
Snake Eater. I've tried Peace Walker. Peace Walker. I would even take Peace Walker over Metal Gear Solid 3.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Wow. Damn, Twan's disappointed.
That's wild.
he's clearly visibly disappointed. He said, "Wow." His eyes even got lower. He's just like, like he looked like he took a hit. He looked like he took a hit of that loud. But anyways, mine is gonna be right here.
Oh, that game is trash.
I loved this game growing up. I absolutely loved this game. And it's not that I want it to be what it was, because I mean, you look at it, it's extremely dated and whatnot. But this game, fuck you, Twan. This game was fire. This game right here was lit because you got to do like the whole story, and it was fairly good flying, and it didn't seem like. See, the problem I have with with like the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot version, or you know what I'm talking about. That game felt like it had so many filler fights where like people would follow you for what seemed like fucking like 10 or 20 freaking miles just to fight you. And it was just minions. And it was annoying as shit. So like the reason I like this game is it got straight to the fight. It got straight to the battles, and it followed the storyline. And you could fly around and do you know fly forward, backwards, to the side and stuff like that. And for the time on the original PlayStation, that was pretty cool. This game actually came out long before the American version rolled out in Japan. But then this game got an American port like really late in the PlayStation 1 cycle, but it came out long before it got the American version. And same with Dragon Ball Z Final Bout. That game right there. Now if you call that game trash, I'd agree. Because that game, there's only like 2 fun fighters, maybe 3 fun fighters to use, and the mechanics were not good at all.
Yeah.
Not saying that the mechanics in this was great, but it was just kind of cool because you felt like that you were on the actual like battleground.
Fair enough.
Like at in Namek and all those other places. It was kind of cool to be able to fly around, use multiple characters, which I'm not sure if you can do that in Kakarot. Actually, yeah, you can do that in Kakarot. But I just like the implementation of it, and it was fairly easy to do like the power moves and stuff like that. So it was a really fun pick up and play game. But anyways, Matt.
Yeah. Okay, so underrated. I can't believe I haven't said this one before, but Splinter Cell Conviction is underrated. That game, I know, like it's towards the end of the Splinter Cell series. I think it was what was it? There's one after that. I forget the name of it, but Blacklist. But Splinter Cell Conviction is like a legitimately really good story. The gameplay is just amazing. I do believe it's FPS boosted. It might not be. I'm going to double check that here in a second. But I would say that's underrated. And then I did say I was going to give you an overrated. So my overrated is going to be another one I can't believe I haven't said yet. Although, yeah, PUBG. PUBG's overrated. And I don't know if that's so much a thing anymore. Although I do still know like there's a pretty large segment of people who love that game.
I know in China it was very popular.
Yeah. I feel like I can say that because I spent a lot of time playing that game with like my brother, with my buddy Josh, like when it first came to, and when it first came to consoles and it ran like shit.
Yeah, it was when it came
Like
on Xbox One, right?
Yeah, when it came to Xbox and it ran horribly. Like you were getting like 15 FPS maybe. And then I got an Xbox One X and it was like, wow, it's 25 FPS. And then but like eventually they did fix it. It runs at 60 now, but it's still very poorly optimized. The guns don't feel good at all. The camera, third person, and especially first person, just feel horrible. I don't get the hype on that game. I really don't.
I always found it hilarious how the freaking mobile version that Tencent made was more optimized than the console version on Xbox at the time.
It's a joke. It's a joke, and it is. It really is better optimized on mobile than it is on console.
Like I remember,
that's where the money is, dude. That's probably where the money is.
You're 1,000% right because people play that like crazy. You'll go to Facebook Live and like all the gaming stuff, all of it is Call of Duty Mobile or PUBG Mobile. That's all it is. So it's I don't know. God bless them. They're making lots of money off it. I just really can't, for the life of me, understand it. I really can't. And that's someone who put time into the game. Like I put a ridiculous amount of time that in retrospect I look back at it and I'm just like, why? Why? Other than like my brother's playing it and I'm playing with my brother, but other than that, it's like, why, dude?
Oh no. Well, are you guys good to go? Because I think
it's a good time. I think we've already
I'm
over
good.
schedule already. I think.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun episode. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching us this evening, Sunday, October 2nd. Remember that because that's when we heard about Horizon Zero Dawn, and that's when Matt's pockets got a little thinner. But
I can't. Look, I get the whole I bought Last of Us thing, but I can't tell you how much I'm not going to buy this. I'll put that in writing. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
All right, man. He said it here on the podcast. You heard it.
Well, you guys make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already subscribed. Go on ahead and do that as well. That'd be fantastic. We'd love to have you come back, check us out, and if you want to be on the show at some point, just holler at one of us.
Yes,
and we can definitely get something set up.
It's been a while since we had a guest.
Yeah, it has been a little bit since we had guests. So that'd be kind of fun to have one just to kind of get their points of view out there and whatnot.
Yeah.
But thanks again for everybody for coming out. You guys make sure to have a good rest of the day and welcome to the new week. Matt, go on ahead and let them know where they can find you.
Matt Likes Games on Twitter and then Matt Likes Games on YouTube. You can check me out Twitter and YouTube. That's pretty much the only places I am. So check me out there.
All right. Fun. All right. You can find me here every Sunday on this show. And I'm also on Twitter at It's Me Twan. I talk about retro games, video games, all kinds of games. So give me a follow when you can.
All right, and then me, HamSolo05 Gaming. You can find me on Twitter at HamSolo05 Gaming. And then you can also find me on YouTube, and that is TSWS Gaming. Do different type of shows on there. You should definitely go check out that channel as well. But anyways,
yes, you should.
We're out of here. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day, as I said earlier. And remember, keep it gaming, keep it moving. Peace out.
See ya.